People think that audacity means, oh, look at me. They're afraid to say too much. They're afraid to be too much. They're afraid to take up space. But what if audacity is actually very generous? What if your expression is service? This is not just for people that want to step out of their comfort zone, want to share more of their ideas. This is for everyone to share boldly, to share their opinion, their ideas, their perspectives. So many people walk around quiet. They keep their opinion to themselves. But what if what you're holding back on is exactly what someone needs to hear? I'm part of this beautiful group of female entrepreneurs, and one of them shared something so beautiful. I'm going to read it for you guys. This is from Simone Seol. I don't believe in filling your own cup. Fuck filling your own cup. You're not an inert plastic object. Put away the cup and think of yourself more like a tree instead. Does a tree ever say, oh, I already took 3 hours of sunlight today. That should be enough. I shouldn't take any more. Does a tree say, oh, let me block myself from the rain? There must be a thirsty tree out there. Me getting all this water is selfish. Hell no. A tree takes everything it needs because thriving is coded in its DNA. It has zero drama about taking in every photon of light, every drop of water, every nutrient in the soil. And here is what happens when a tree grows big and strong. It produces oxygen for every living thing to breathe. Its strong roots break up compacted soil so other plants can grow. It creates shade and shelter for squirrels, birds, mice, bugs, and countless microorganisms. It drops leaves that feed the forest floor. In other words, its very presence makes the whole ecosystem strong and resilient. This whole idea of this zero-sum game where you have to choose between your own well-being and that of the collective is predicted on the illusion of separation. That's a man-made construct. Literally nothing in nature works like that. But what if your job isn't to manage scarcity? What if your job is to be so alive that your very being becomes safety, fuel, and shelter for your entire community? When you understand your place in the interconnected web of life, there is no reason to feel weird about receiving. There's no reason to hoard what you have either. That's when you know that your wealth is your community's wealth. That's when you can claim permission to be rich in joy, in freedom, and yes, in money. And if I may add, in your audacity too, to take up the space, to be who you are, to express yourself, and not be afraid of how that may or may not look. Sometimes I still catch myself thinking, should I really post this? Yesterday I was posting a reel and I was like, oof. It looked almost like, hey, look at me. And I'm like, I'm not sharing this because I need people to look at me, like, look at me, I'm sharing it to give other people permission to do the same. I'm sharing how I do it. I'm sharing my perspective. I'm sharing how I once made a decision and the entire narrative, everything changed because of that. And if I can do it, so can you. I'm showing up every day because I love what I'm doing now. Like, hey, if it's not coming to me, I might as well go towards it, taking my own stage, being that beautiful tree that just grows and takes in all the light, all the rain, everything I need so that I can be the shelter for my community, so I can breathe the oxygen or whatever is needed for other people to look at my reflection and be like, if she can do it, so can I. How many people try not to stand out and become these little versions of themselves because they're just too afraid to stand out? Standing out is not wrong. Maybe your audacity is exactly what unlocks something in someone that really changes their entire life. Permission to laugh a little bit louder or to dream bigger. To see that things are possible even if the odds are against them because of you. To take up space and to be fully alive. It is generous to share ideas. It is generous to walk into a room and share your light. It is generous to be the reason that someone goes home with a big smile after hearing you, seeing you, talking to you, feeling your joy in your presence. Ideas or perspectives that are never expressed help nobody. And honestly, maybe audacity. It was never about attention. It's about contribution. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode.